to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cowboys offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Finds his man. It's 4. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
To the air, it's Parks. Under fire. Oh, better look out. Still running at the 35. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. The pull and throw off the RPO. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They'll leave it with him. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Dropping back, it's Parks. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Power football with the run. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6. 6 on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Quick completion on the out. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Newton.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jones. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Looking for a push on 4th down. There he goes. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
1st down, West Virginia.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick strike complete. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to inches away from the touchdown. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clinton. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way from one. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Now they'll run the draw. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Parks. Lets it go to the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fellow, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Newton. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Back to throw, it's Lacey. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lopez. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pitch it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Using the quick game. really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Got his man on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop.
Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. It's Jones. There he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And that one will put him up here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he puts through the extra point. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That's caught. It's Lopez. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Creates a little room. Smashes through the tackle. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over.
He'll try to take it back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Never a doubt. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk, but this has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they're...
He lets one fly deep. He's got it inside the 25. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Working that left side now. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Punch it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Past the first down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Clinton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. It's complete to the left.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air on 2nd down. It's complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Back to throw, it's Lacey. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Find some fresh air. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you can throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Yeah, and this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To throw, it's Sparks. Here's a hit. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Lopez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, and get out of here with a W.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Looking for a gap. It's Ash. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days.